much excitement for that. How do you do? Gather around, please. Gather around. Come here. My stories of Christmas in Canada. One of the largest countries in the world. Did you know that? Well, who am I? Let's just say I'm no stranger to the Canadian wilderness. But in my travels, I have seen Christmas traditions both wondrous and fascinating. I've seen it all. Mind if I have a seat? Thank you. I've been out, there we go. I've been out looking for the perfect Christmas tree. Did you know that Canada grows most of the world's Christmas trees? That's right. Over 3 million trees on over 120,000 acres every year. So, as you can imagine, that's a lot of looking. Better. And with Canada being such a very large country, and there are people coming from so many different backgrounds, well, let's see, we have the First Nations people, French, English, German, even people from the Ukraine. It should come as no surprise that you might find Christmas traditions both wondrous and quite different, depending on what part of Canada you visit, and even whose house you're in. Well, for example, some Canadian houses might be waiting for Santa Claus. Others might be waiting for Le Père Noël. Still, others have never heard of either one. Can you imagine such a thing? Oh my goodness. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound too convincing. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Yes.
Me too. And Canada is very important to Santa Claus. After all, what country do you think is Santa's first stop on Christmas Eve? Canada. That's right. Where do you think Santa finds the fastest reindeer?
Canada.
Canada. Where do you think Santa and Mrs. Claus have their lovely summer home?
Florida.
Miami Beach.
Yeah.
Even Santa can only take so much snow. Still, you might be asking yourself, well, what in the world could be so different about Christmas in the Great White North? Well, plenty. Just as there are many cultural differences in the United States, with German and Swiss cultures in Pennsylvania, Scandinavian customs in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Well, the Christmas traditions of Canada reflect the differences of her people who come from all over the world. So 1 year on my travels throughout the provinces over the snow-capped mountains of British Columbia to Newfoundland, I decided to check out these wondrous Canadian Christmas traditions for myself. He's making a list, checking it twice, trying to find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. You know that song, don't you? Scared the pants off of you when you were a kid, didn't it? But how does he know? How does he know who's been naughty and who's been nice, huh? Well, he has his ways, doesn't he? Well, for instance, in some traditional Canadian homes, Santa Claus or Le Père Noël has very special help. Finding out who's been naughty and who's been nice. Strangers in unusual costumes visit your homes during the holidays, and they're called relatives. I'm kidding. They're called bell-snickles. Have you ever heard of a bell-snickle? Well, the story goes that if children misbehave during the year, they might not just get a lump of coal in their stocking, but the bell-snickles might come and take them away. Relax, though. We would never allow that to happen. Still, I find it curious that Canadian children are very well behaved during this time of year. Now, on January the 6th, does anyone know what that is? Epiphany, yeah? The Epiphany. January the 6th, the Epiphany. My friends to the north, the Inuit children, are visited by strangers as well. They're called naliups. Have you ever heard of a naliup? Kind of like a bell-snickle. They carry sticks. They go from house to house, and the children must sing carols to them. And then the naliups pound their sticks on the floor. And they ask the children questions about their behavior over the year. And if the children answer with a truthful heart, well, the naliups open up their bags and give the boys and girls special presents. Speaking of presents, can anyone guess what my favorite gift is? Food. I love food of all kinds, and I have found there's nothing better than in Quebec, the old French custom of a late night dinner after midnight mass on Christmas Eve called Le Réveillon. Absolutely fantastic. I can almost taste the tortillas now. The savory meat pie, it's absolutely wonderful. But you see, that's not all. You see, the tortilla is an excellent company. A golden brown turkey with cranberries. And my favorite side dish, de la farce. Stuffing mixed with mashed potatoes, mixed with ground meat. Oh, it's marvelous. And then there are 4 or 5 desserts at least. Favorite dessert. It's called le bouche de Noël. It's a chocolate cake shaped like a Yule log and drizzled with icing. You had me at chocolate. And then, if we're lucky, a rich plum pudding. It's a particular favorite amongst our British Canadian friends. Plum pudding. Has anyone ever had it? No? Do yourself a favor. Try to. Oh, you have? What did you think?
Yum.
Yeah, yum. I like that. Yeah. Quite good. Very, very good. Plum pudding.
Too hard to bake. Too hard to bake.
Too hard to bake. Let someone else do it. What the heck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the British. There we go. Now from the British we get another holiday. December 26th. Anyone know?
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. That's the day when all the things you didn't want go back to the store. And all the people line up outside to duke it out. See who goes in first. That's not true. Boxing Day is the day when Christmas boxes are filled with gifts and given to servants and tradesmen to show thanks for their good work throughout the year. Now this goes back hundreds and hundreds of years, all the way to England, where on December 26th, it was tradition for the churches to open up their alms boxes to share with those in need. Isn't that nice? I like that one. So you see, all of these Christmas traditions from around the world have made their way to Canada. And the people here have made those traditions their own. Did I have a hat? Did I have a hat when I came in? No? Sure? I like that hat. Matches the coat. What's that? Oh, there they go again. Bell stickles and their little tricks. I'm going to put it right here so I don't lose it. I like that hat. Isn't that nice? What's that? Canadian Santa Claus? I don't know. If there is a Canadian Santa Claus, I've never seen him face to face. You never know, though. Keep your eyes open. He might be right in front of you and you'd never even know it. Yeah, well, it's just as I thought. Time's growing short. The big day approaches. So much to do. Enjoy your holiday season wherever and however you may spend it. And remember, most importantly, be good. Be good. You might not just have to answer to Santa or Le Père Noël. You might have to answer to those bell snickles as well. Oh. They can be nasty little creatures. Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël. Thank you for your time.
Merry Christmas.